My name's Lindsay. I'm the wedding planner here at the Rendez Hotel. I've been here full-time for 4 years now. We're an 80-bedroomed hotel on the outskirts of Skipton itself, ideally located by the canal, the hills, Yorkshire Dales, easy access to everything that anyone could need. We do weddings, functions, events, conferencing. We also have an in-house nightclub, so everything that you could need under one roof. The Rendez has now been a privately owned and family-run hotel for coming up to 5 years in October. The owners have owned previous hotels in the past. They're a lovely couple. They do it together with their son.
My name is Malcolm Weaving. I'm the proprietor of the hotel together with my wife. We live here, we work here. The hotel was built in 1992, opened in 1992, and it was built with lots of conferences and functions in mind. Hence we've got 7 or 8 different function rooms, going from a function room that you can see here that takes up to 400 people, right down to conference rooms that take 10 people.
This is our conservatory dining room, also licensed for civil ceremonies, an absolute favourite with bride and grooms and with registrars alike. We turn the chairs round, face everything down to the bottom end with the garden area in the background so that when you have your photos done, you have the green area behind you. You can have your civil ceremony in here for up to 80 guests, and then it can be turned around and have an intimate wedding breakfast for up to 30 guests. Generally, we do your traditional English couple wedding. We can do anything from 4 people, so just the bride and groom and the witnesses in a civil ceremony. We are licensed. We have 6 rooms that are licensed for civil ceremonies, including the gymnasium. We have 2 main function rooms. We also have the restaurant and conservatory, again, for civil ceremonies or the meal. So it just depends on the size of the wedding. Each wedding is treated individually, and we will recommend the rooms that are suitable to the size of the function. So this is our main ballroom within the hotel, the main room that we use for weddings and functions. As you can see, it's nice and airy. Quite a large room, so we can do anything from 60 to 400 in this room. At the moment, you'll see it's set for a wedding for approximately 80 people, with a top table, 7 guest tables. You'll notice the nice black velour chair covers. These come as standard with our weddings. They work well with the pastel colours. We also have white chair covers, exactly the same style, which work well with the stronger, darker colours, the burgundies, the blues, etc. This room at the moment, the colour scheme, the table centres, everything that you see in here has been done by our in-house florist, Flowers by Design. We can work with the bride and groom on deciding colour schemes, table centres. They can also bring in their own balloon artist. They can hire their own bows for the chairs. Anything like that, we're used to working with people coming in and doing that. As the wedding planner here at the Rendez, I can do anything that is needed, as much or as little involvement as the bride and groom need. Everything from choosing the colour scheme with them, looking at table centres, I can go through napkin folds with them, different styles of menu, place cards, the table plan, the seating arrangements, absolutely everything.
Every wedding does require at least 5 meetings with the wedding planner, because initially they have the bride and groom that come and have a look at it, and then the bride's parents and the groom's parents, and then I's have to be dotted and T's have got to be crossed as regards the colour of napkins, the colour they want in the room, and everything else to fit their bespoke wedding. Nothing is impossible as far as we're concerned. And one of our achievements is that we are the only hotel will actually, if somebody orders a carved menu for their wedding, we actually carve it in the room.
As far as wedding packages go, we don't like to categorise and say we do a package as such. Each wedding is different, so we can build together a package, so to speak. Do they just want to hire a room to get married in and go and have their evening reception elsewhere? Do they want to have a wedding breakfast followed by an evening reception? Yes, we can do that, that's not a problem. We can do bedrooms, we have 80 bedrooms here. The bride and groom would be given a complimentary honeymoon suite. So we don't like to say that anything's set in stone. It's dependent on the couple and what they need, and we'll build that for them. This is where the bride and groom end their wedding experience at the Rendez Hotel, in one of our 2 complimentary bridal suites, given to every wedding that books here on a bed and breakfast basis. With catering for the weddings, we do all the catering internally by our head chef and his team here. We have sample menus that we give to people, but really, again, it's what do they want. We can go through that, we can do taster sessions, we can work on, you know, little bits and bats that they want. We've done one that particularly wanted fish and chips, so we did the mini fish and chip canapes. Obviously, it'd be difficult to do 100 portions of fish and chips all at one time, so depending on what the couple want, there's ways and means of doing that for them in different ways. Some of the benefits to having the wedding here, I think the main one would be that we are privately owned and that each wedding is treated individually. It isn't a package, it isn't, here's a list, tick a box, what would you like? It's let's get a feel for the couple, let's sit down with you, meet with you as many times as you want, and find out really more about them and build up a relationship, a friendship with the couple, and find out their personal needs and wishes and what they expect. Everyone has an image in their head, and as a wedding planner I respect that, but it's hard to get in there and see it from their point of view. I can put ideas and things forward, talk through different options with them, but I really have to sit down and take the time to get to know them. I think that's the main benefit of having it here, is you get me from day one right through to the end, and I'm there at the end of the phone, day and night, whenever you need me.